Hello everyone. Today let's master factorization techniques. First, factoring out the greatest common factor, the GCF. When do we use factoring out the greatest common factor? If I have something common, like here we have 6x squared and 12x. Think of something common between 6 and 12. A common multiple is 12 and a common factor is 6 because 6 is 6 times 1 and 12 is 6 times 2. So we have a 6 common. And for the x's, we have x squared, so there's two x's. And in 12x, there's only one x, so we can take also a common x. Now, let's see what happens. We'll take 6x common factor, and then there will be an x from the first term and a 2 from the second term. So the final answer is 6x into x plus 2. The second technique is factoring by grouping. Let's say we have 4 terms here. We're going to take every 2 terms as a group. So when you group your terms here, x cubed plus 3x squared will be like one team. And in the second group, we will have 2x plus 6. Now try to take a common factor in each group. For the first group, x cubed and 3x squared, think of something common. For x cubed, there's x times x times x. And for 3x squared, there's a 3 times x times x. So I can take 2x's common, which is x power 2. So I will take x squared out in the first group, and there will be an x plus 3 left in the first factor. Plus, in the second group also we can take 2, because you have 2x and 6. So we have 6 can be written as 2 times 3. And for 2x, it's 2 multiplied x. So the common here is 2. So in the second group, you take out 2, and there will be an x plus 3 in the second factor. Now notice in the first group and in the second group, we both have x plus 3 here. So what we're gonna do is we will take the x plus 3 out as a common factor, and there will be in the second factor the things outside like x squared plus 2. Technique number 3. Factoring trinomials of the form ax squared plus bx plus c. For example, x squared plus 7x plus 10. Well, here we need to think of two numbers. Their product is 10 and their sum is 7. So think of two numbers with me, where if you multiply them, you get a 10, and if you add them, you get a 7. Excellent. It's 2 and 5. 2 times 5 is 10, and 2 plus 5 is 7. Now we write our factors as x plus 2 times x plus 5. Well, because multiplication is commutative, it's okay to write x plus 5 first and then x plus 2. Technique number 4. Factoring trinomials of the form ax squared plus bx plus c, where the case a is different than 1. For example, 2x squared plus 7x plus 3. First, you have to multiply 2 and 3 together. Well, let's think of two numbers. Their product is 6, and at the same time, the sum is 7. So, what two numbers give me a product 6 and a sum 7? Yes, it's 6 times 1. 6 times 1 is 6, and 6 plus 1 is 7. Now we split 7x into 6x plus x, resulting with 4 terms. Now let's repeat what we did in technique number 2, grouping. If you remember, we considered the first 2 terms as a group and the third and fourth term as another group. Now after you group your terms, you should take a common factor in each group. In the first group, 2x squared and 6x, what is common? Think of something common. Yes, it's 2x. Excellent. Now 2x is common because I can write 6x as 2 times 3 times x. So there's a 2x in 6x. And also there's a 2x in 2x squared. Well, if I take 2x common, there will be an x in the first term because there's x power 2 here. And for 6x, I took out a 2x, which means if you divide 6 by 2, you will get a 3. What about the second group, x plus 3? It has only 1 as a common factor, so I'll take out 1. Now notice that between group 1 and group 2, there's an x plus 3 in common. So I'll take it out as a common factor, and there will be a 2x plus 1 in the other factor. So 2x plus 1 multiplied with x plus 3. Technique number 5, difference of squares. You know the formula, a squared minus b squared is equal to a minus b into a plus b. For example, if I want to factor x squared minus 9, it's x plus 3 times x minus 3, or x minus 3 times x plus 3. Why? Because 9 can be written as a 3 power 2. So 3 times 3 is 9, which results with x minus 3, x plus 3. Perfect squares trinomial technique. Using the formula, a power 2 plus 2ab plus b squared is equal to a plus b power 2. So whenever you have the first term as a square and the last term as a perfect square as well, and in the middle term you have double their product, so you can apply this formula. For example, x squared plus 6x plus 9. Now notice here, 9 is 3 power 2, so it's a square. And you have here an x squared, and if you multiply the bases 3 with x by 2, so it's 2 times x times 3 is 6x, right? Which means I can apply my formula for the bases x and 3. So I put x plus 3 all power 2. Now it's your turn. Try to factorize x squared plus 8x plus 15 and leave your answer in a comment. For more factorization techniques, wait until next videos. Bye.